Good morning. So I just want to welcome you to my channel. My channel is all about transparency and how to help people to start making money online. You guys, I have been struggling for many years trying to figure out the right way to make money online till last November, which is only 3 months ago. I figured out a way how to start making money from home, working only 2 hours a day in digital marketing. If I would not have come across this person and this person I'm talking about is my coach, if I would not seen her on TikTok 3 months ago, I would not be able to bring over $40,000 home just in 3 months following this proven system where anyone can do this. This is global opportunity, just working 2 hours a day from anywhere you want. It is proven system and it works. So let's listen up.
Once you understand this process, it really is easy, you guys. It is easiest passive income I've ever seen in my entire life. And that's what you're going to learn tonight. The easiest passive income stream, why it's easy, and you're going to learn how to sell digital products without you having to trade time for dollars. And again, at the very end, for the guests that are on, we are going to open up for any questions that you have, okay? So let's talk about, what does passive income actually, what does that mean? Passive income is income that requires little to no labor to produce and maintain. I'm going to repeat that. Passive income requires little to no labor to produce and maintain. So for example, look at Melissa here. She made $600 while sleeping. That's passive income. She didn't have to get on the phone with that person, right? Amy, a ding while sleeping, she woke up to $600. Again, this is passive income. Marcia, you guys, I guess the moral of the story is you just need to sleep more and you can make money in your sleep, right? Like $300 while sleeping. And I love this. Courtney made, in 24 hours, she made $1,200. Again, passive income. Okay, so tonight you're going to discover the six-figure blueprint that teaches you how to make passive income from home or literally anywhere. Okay, and you're also going to learn step-by-step how to launch a daily pay online business, how to follow a 2-hour workday, how to attract potential or your potential customers to you guys, so you don't got to go bother friends and family to get a customer. You don't got to go find people. You're going to learn how to grow a business and actually with no monthly expenses. And you don't even have to create talking videos if you don't want to. And you're going to learn how to build an email list to get you to six-figure income. And you're going to learn how to monetize your social media platforms and how to promote proven digital products by referring people to a proven process. So if you're ready to learn passive income in 2024, I can promise you, you are in the right place. Claudia, you guys, she actually just posted this today, and I love this. She goes, she had her first $1,200 day yesterday. A week ago, she celebrated a $1,200 in 5 days. So what's the difference of Claudia last week to this week? Her email list is bigger. This is passive income, but she knows how to grow her email list, okay? And that's what you're going to learn tonight. Okay. And then I love this. Daryl, he had a $650 day while watching the TikTok training. So he is training. So he's actually learning and earning at the exact same time. So as you know, these stories I've shared with you tonight, nobody has had to pick up the phone and be on the phone with anybody. It's all through automations. So I'm going to share with you now how to generate a passive income. It's this right here. This is a funnel, you guys. You might heard of it as a six-figure funnel. You might heard of it as a sales page. There's many different words that people use, but this, I call it our freedom machine because it's freely out there working for you 24/7. You guys, when I could finally wrap my head around this, I got it, right? So let me give you a few examples that you might be familiar with. Amazon. You guys can go to Amazon at any time and buy. Right? You don't got to get on the phone with somebody. You don't got to ask anybody to buy, right? You can do it all 100% online. And that's what we set up. This is how you make a passive income because we have an automated system that is out there working for you. And you know what the great part is? You guys ready for this? We give you this system for free. The average sales funnel out there with the sales funnel and the email automation costs around $100 to $150 a month. And you guys tonight are going to learn how you can get access to a proven sales funnel that works. So what do I mean by proven? So we've been using this sales funnel. We now have 8,600 people inside our community. We've been using this sales funnel for 16 months now. And this sales funnel has literally brought all 8,600 people inside our community in the last 16 months. So is it a proven funnel? Absolutely. On average, inside our community, you guys, 1 out of 20 people are buying. Once they put their email in, 1 out of 20 people are buying between the thank you page and the video page. By the way, these are pre-built and done for you. So you don't have to take the time to learn the tech. So if 1 out of 20 are buying from you and our number one selling digital product is $600, congratulations, you're making $219,000 a year. So right here, my friends, screenshot this, please, because this is what we help you do inside our community. We help you get your sales funnel to convert at 20. So you literally can start making passive income 100% literally around your family. So what I want to do real quick is I want to have Victoria share, because you guys, she uses this system and does this 100% around her busy life. And I want you to hear from her. So I think I
Yep,
made
I'm
you.
here.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. I'll let you take
Thank
it
you.
away. Yes.
Hey guys. Okay, so I'm always so excited to share, because I was the person that sat on the other side of the screen for 2 months and watched my friend make 40 grand in 2 months doing this. And I was the person that sat there and said, yeah, right. I was first in line to call it a scam or an MLM or a pyramid, because I didn't understand it. So my background is I spent 6.5 years in an MLM. Okay. If you don't know what an MLM is, it's multi-level marketing. And I always want to be the first person to tell you this is not an MLM. And so if that is an idea that you had in your head, I want to squash that right now. But if you've ever done that, like, tell me in the comments if you've ever done that and tell me how it made you feel. Because I have, if you look at my resume, I've done everything under the sun. But I wanted to find a legitimate way. When I started having kids, I wanted to find a way where I could stay home with them and work less and make more. And so, and I do not want to hate on MLM, but what I found with doing that was I had to put in a lot of work to get a really small amount of payout, right? So I was doing all the parties, the recruiting, the cold messages, the follow-ups, and all of those things to try to make $7 on a mascara. And I did really well there, but I was so burnt out doing it. And so when I went from there to starting my own online boutique, because I'm like, okay, I need to find a way where I can, make 100% profit. And so I started there. But guess what? I still had to find customers. I still had to do the follow-ups. I still had to hold the inventory. And by the way, I went super into debt with that. I went 10, 20, 30 grand in debt just to get inventory. And I still have inventory that I couldn't sell to make 20 bucks on a shirt. And so when I heard about this, all of the red flags went up in my head, because I'm like, there's no freaking way. There's no way. And you don't realize it until you are in it, that, oh my gosh, some things that sound too good to be true just are good and are true at the same time. And we are just so ingrained with thinking negatively through society, and holy crap, this changes lives. So in my last year doing my boutique in 2022, I made $16,000 for the entire year. Okay. And I was burnt out doing that. My first month doing digital marketing, I made $29,000 in my first month. Okay. So believe me, when I'm sitting here and telling you it freaking works. And then 5 months in, I hit my first 6 figures. I could vouch over and over and over that I know what it's like to be in the pits. I know what it's like to live paycheck to paycheck. Y'all, I have worked 3 jobs in a tiny apartment downtown Chicago where I could not even afford heat for 6 months. I know what that's like. So if you are someone that is living paycheck to paycheck, or if you are someone who is trying to find a way to work less and make more, holy crap, this is for you. And I'll say it again and again, this is for you. So That's my story. Oh, and I'm an Army wife and I have 3 little boys at home. They all go to therapy 5 days a week. My husband was away when I started this. He's away again. I'm going to get a whole whopping 2 months with my husband this year, thanks to the Army. And I'm doing it all in the nooks and crannies of my day. So don't even worry about that. If you check your screen time on your phone, I can tell you right now, you've probably used 2 hours a day of screen time on your phone. So if you're already doing that, you'll be good. So that's my little story.
I love what you said. You like my first 6 figures. I'm like, yes.
Yes.
Yes,
I'm
love it.
already, I think 22,000 for the year. It's
Isn't that
crazy.
awesome?
And we're like, what, 40 days in? Not even? It's wild.
Because your email list is bigger.
Yeah, I have 6,000 people on my email list, and I could probably count on 3 hands the amount of people that I know personally on there.
Yes.
Everybody else has been organic leads. So, yeah.
Love that. Woo, love that so much. Thank you so much for sharing, my friend. So awesome. See, you guys, that's, you know, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter your background. All that matters is, are you willing to follow a system? And that's passive income, right? So let's keep on going here. So how the proven blueprint process works, right? So you have a proven system, right? So what is next? When you think of having an automated system out there, what goes through your head? So how do I get people to discover this page, right? And this is how our proven process works. You guys, this is where I was 17 months ago. I didn't have an online business. I didn't want to do network marketing anymore. I was done trading time for dollar. I was done making a small percent, similar to Victoria, right? And so I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't want to create my own product because the only product I could really think about creating was how to be a hot mess express, right? Because I wasn't good at anything that I felt right at that point. So I love the fact with this blueprint that it taught me how to promote digital products, but it taught me how to market my business in a digital world. So I am telling you right now, if you are not making daily pay, if you are not building an email list, this will help you. This was what this will teach you. This will teach you, 1, how to work 2 hours a day. This will teach you, 2, how to automate your business without any tech involved. And this is going to teach you how to build that email list and teach you how to attract people to your automated business. You guys, it's been the best thing I've ever done. And not only has it been the most amazing thing I've ever done, I've learned skills that I honestly didn't even know I was capable of learning. Inside of your digital product is a blueprint. Your blueprint could be a 600 daily pay blueprint. It could be a 300 daily pay, whichever product you decide to get, but it will equip you with every single skill that you need. Now, because you're hanging out with us tonight, that means somebody from inside my community invited you. So if you decide to purchase a blueprint, your digital product, you get to be part of our community, which has 8,600 people in that. You guys, back in December of 2022, I had a vision of putting 1,000 people in the community. I was like, I know if we can get 1,000 people and we work together, many can make 4, 5, and 6 figures. We hit 1,000 May 22nd of 2023. And now here we are, 8,600 people. So my new goal is, with the digital product that you purchase and with the additional training that you get from other people and me inside my community, our goal is to create 1,000 6-figure income earners with digital products and passive income. So if that's something you're interested in, working 2 hours a day, you're in the right place tonight. So learn how to get daily paying customers is the best thing that you can do for your business. So I want you to think about this. And I love this picture because I want you to think about, you're holding your 6-figure blueprint. And we're going to show you how to attract customers to you using social media. You guys, there's an ocean of people out there waiting for you. They're waiting to buy from you. Matter of fact, I want you guys to do me a favor. I'm going to pull up the chat here real quick while I'm hanging out with you. I want you to just put yes in the comments if you have purchased something this month, or no, sorry, this year online. Put a yes in the comments if you purchase anything online. You guys seeing all the yeses? So people buy online. The only reason why they haven't bought from you is because they haven't discovered you yet. So, okay, I want to talk about this. Oh my gosh, where am I at? So, ready for this page? Oh my gosh, look at this. The digital goods economy is already a gigantic $950 billion market. the digital goods. 950 billion, you guys. Do you think there's money to be made in an industry that does 950 billion already? Just digital products alone, not the other digital goods, just digital products alone does over $1 billion a day. So that's my question for you. If you could learn how to market the right way, how to automate your business, do you think you could make money in an economy that's doing $950 billion? Yes or yes? Yeah, absolutely. This is an international business. Yes, we are a very global business. Actually, my #1 country is the United States. Our #2 country is South Africa, and then I'd say Canada and United Kingdom are pretty close to #3, and then Australia. But we have people in our community literally all over the world. But you guys, screenshot this because I want you to think about this, that you today can be part of a gigantic industry that can literally set your family up for success without you having to take more time away from your family. I'm a mom of 6 kids. I have 5 grandchildren, and family comes first. I'm not here to help you lose time with your family. I'm here to help you gain time with your family. Yes, Argentina in the house. I love it. So let's talk about how to promote proven digital products, okay? Or what products to promote right here. These are the ones I recommend. We have 4 different digital products. You guys in the e-learning industry, why 4? Because one size doesn't fit all. I love the fact that we have the ability to promote 4 different products. So whatever your goals and dreams are, I can promise you we have a digital product today that will help you reach that goal and dream. So how we market them is through our ultimate discovery system. You guys, this discovery system, we teach you how to build a brand. Yes, my friend, that brand can be faceless. Matter of fact, I just got to have fun real quick here because I love it when people are like, but can you really build a faceless brand? So let's talk about that. Have you guys ever heard of a Rolex watch? You know, really, you can buy a Rolex watch that's like $500,000. Wild to me. The owner, nobody even knows who the owner is. The owner's never done a video. Rolex has built a faceless brand. Porsche, one of the most luxury vehicles out there, they've built a faceless brand. System.io, that's our funnel system that we use. We use their funnel and their email automations. I don't know who the owner is, but I love their system. They built a faceless brand. See, it's not just about posting videos that are faceless. It's about building that faceless brand. And we teach you that inside our community. So yes, faceless works. Matter of fact, Starbucks. Have you seen the owner of Starbucks ever do a video? No. They built a faceless brand around their products. So we can show you exactly how to do that. You guys, there's 4.8 billion people alone and on social media alone. So here's my next question for you, okay? My next question is, there's 4.8 billion people on social media. Do you think at least 1% would love to learn how to make daily pay, love to learn how to fire their boss, get out of debt, have more time with their family, and get that financial pressure off? At least 1%? Because that's 48 million people. And our community is only 8,600. So we have a lot of lives to impact. So we're inviting you tonight to join this movement with us to impact families' lives. Because I have a goal. I never want a mom to have to take a calculator to the grocery store again. I never want a family to have to look at what they have in the bank account and what bills they have left to pay to see if they can go out for date night. I don't want that. I want family to be able to retire. I want families to be able to be home with their children. Because I can promise you, the moment you get the financial pressure off of you, every single thing can change. Everything can change. So here's the deal. When you're creating content, we're going to teach you to not just create content just to post. I want to teach you that when you create content out there, and this is where it gets fun, by the way, that your content is your real estate. It's not that, oh, I made a video today. It's like, oh, I have a piece of real estate out there today that's making me money. That's the difference. When you hear like my story or you hear Victoria's story, the only difference of us having massive success in you is the amount of time, the amount of people we have on our email list because of the amount of content, which is our real estate. Those videos that we post are literally always out there working for us, creating passive income. So if you're ready to learn how to post that can turn that into passive income, you're definitely in the right place. So I love this because Marianne even talks about it. She goes, content equals real estate, right? So you're seeing what she's been able to do, but I want her to come on and update you what's happening with her and share her story with you, because no matter the age, you guys, no matter the age, you can do this. I love this, Khalif. I used to be stressed grabbing groceries. 600 while on my grocery run. Used to be stressed at checkout, now getting paid at checkout. This is what's possible. I love it here. His story is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stop real quick. Marianne, are you, I think I made you co-host. Marianne, you should be able to unmute and share.
I am here, Michelle.
Yay,
Thank you so much. I'm really happy to be here. Yes, I'm the 60-year-old grandma traveling now. My husband's retired. So I saw Michelle back in, I'm going to say April. I did not purchase till May. I didn't get my system set up until August. Totally my own fault, though. We were selling a house. I was having garage sales, so my fault. Once I got it up, my first sale came within 4 days. So, oof. And it's just climbed from there every month. I had a really crazy TikTok go viral, and I'm like at 30 grand right now. It's totally amazing. So next week I'm going to Arizona. March, I'm flying to Florida. And I can literally do this from anywhere.
Yeah, I love it so much. And here's what I love, because you've just followed the system, right? You didn't take a lot of time and try to figure out how to make no fancy video. You just knew who your perfect customer was and you created the video.
Yes.
What do you think about making passive income?
I absolutely love it. We were talking about making money in our sleep. I woke up the last 2 mornings and I have $600. I absolutely love it. I don't have to worry about credit card debt anymore. I don't have to worry about paying for airline tickets. It's just a huge relief for me. Huge relief.
Yes. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing, my friend. I love it.
Thank you.
See you guys. So there we go. We shared one of couples that's retired, going to be traveling, how this is helping her. Then you heard from a mom, right? So again, no matter the age, you guys, if you're ready to set some goals and follow the process, you will be blown away with your results. Now, here's just a great example of faceless. Wendy did faceless after 2 weeks, made $400. We had another gal inside our community that just did faceless, and she had a $1,200 week, right? So yes, faceless works, right? What doesn't work, doing nothing, right? But taking action is what works. So how much time will this take? That's the next biggest question we get. So I'm going to talk to you guys and show you the 2-hour workday. Because see, when you have passive income, you guys, remember that automated system I shared with you, that's what's always out there working for you. So what you'll do is when you first get started, you have the option of spending 30 minutes a day, copy and pasting free ads to high traffic websites. This was huge for me. I was like, oh, I can learn and earn at the same time. Copy, paste, post. You guys, this not only built my email list, this not only got me customers, but this also, you guys, built my YouTube channel. I'm now monetized on YouTube because of this process. And then we recommend 3 pieces of content. We've kind of discovered 3 a day can equal daily pay. It takes about an hour to do that. Now, the last 30 minutes will be spent with learning, responding to comments and emails. Now, when I say respond to comments, it's literally going to be directing people back to your automated system. Okay, that's it. And about 30 minutes combined is it. That's your 2 hours work day. That is where you can get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. Now, if you have a full-time job, you can batch your content, which I show you how to do your content all like in like one morning, like on a Saturday morning before your family's up. Takes about 2 hours. You can get all your content done for the entire week. So then all you would have to do during the week is literally just post it, right? So what I want to do now is I want Amy to come on, you guys, because when Amy discovered this, she was actually working 70 hours a week. So Amy, I'll let you take it away, my friend. Is she still here? Hold on.
Sorry.
Oh, there you are.
I'm gonna have to get it. There we go. Hey guys, how is everybody? Sorry about that. So listen, you guys, if you don't think you have enough time, just please listen to my story. A lot of people have a misunderstanding of this and they think there's no way I could fit it in. I understand that because I was right there with you. 9 months ago, I was just a divorced single mom working 2 jobs over 70 hours a week, most days about 18-hour days between the 2 jobs. What I can say to you is when you're tired of the struggle, when you're just ready for something different, you put your best foot forward. And I was willing to do that. I knew about the 2-hour workday, but I wasn't really sure if I could do that. Let me tell you, I do 2 hours a day for every day the last 9 months. But when I was working, the best thing that I did is I fit it into the nooks and cranny of my day. Half an hour in the morning as I was getting ready. Then I would listen to videos while I was in the car on the way to work, on my lunch break, in between jobs. There is always time to find during the day. So no matter how busy you are, you can find 2 hours in a day. And let's be honest, we're already on social media scrolling. So why not make a little money from it, right? You're already there. So that's exactly what I did, you guys. And in 5 weeks in, I quit my part-time job. 10 weeks in, I quit my full-time salary position in the trucking industry. I finally became a stay-at-home mom for the first time in over 30 years. And by 12 weeks in, you guys, I had already earned 25K. But let me tell you something. I knew absolutely nothing about social media. Actually, my daughter put me on TikTok. That's how I ran across Michelle and purchased the blueprint. I knew nothing. I didn't even know what digital marketing was. My original plan was 3 years and I would be able to quit both of those jobs. It only took me 10 weeks. This has been such a blessing. In 6 months, you guys, I was over $65,000 earned. And today, 9 months in, I am just that short of 100K. And it has forever changed my life, my kids' lives. And I now finally get to do me. I get to put me first. I don't have to answer to anybody else. And you will quickly find out what true time freedom is all about and gain financial freedom as well. Because when you wake up to $600 in your account and you don't have to check your bank to see if you have enough money to go shopping, it changes your whole world. When you start making daily pay and you don't have to constantly worry about paying your bills, my friend, this is true freedom. You can do this. If I can do this, everything that was said against me, you can absolutely do this. Not to mention, I didn't know anything about any of it. And I have added 4 additional streams of income to my online business. These are all things that you will be taught and you will learn along the way for longevity. I will do this forever. I will never go back to a regular job. So I hope that helps anybody that may have thought they couldn't do this while they worked, because you absolutely can do this.
Yes, love it. And I'm so proud of you. And I just love watching how you went from your daughter setting up your account, not knowing anything about digital marketing, now to 8 income streams. And you do that around your family. Families
Yes,
first.
yes,
That's what I love.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah, love that so much. I'm so proud of you. Very, very.
Thank you. Thank you.
So now I did see the question. Somebody's like, there is no way you can do this in 2 hours a day. So I'm just going to go back to this page. You guys, when I discovered this, I did this in 2 hours a day. I would do it in the morning. I'd go get my little Peanut from preschool, my granddaughter. At 11:20, I'd walk out my door, and I was a mom and a grandma the rest of the day. Here's the difference. And this is what you guys need to wrap your head around. It's called automations. Because those free ads that I would spend 30 minutes posting, when I was with my family, when I was with my granddaughter, they were working for me. See those 3 pieces of content, but you do 3 a day, that's 6 the next day, right? Because it compounds, because that content doesn't go anywhere. Those pieces of content, you guys, are always going to be out there working for you, drawing traffic back to your automated system. See, your automated system works for us 24/7. That's how we don't have to. And this week, I've been working less than 2 hours because we're in the process of moving. And my automated system has literally been out there. That's passive income. This is what you're on here learning about tonight. So yes, my friend, it's possible. You just can't wrap your head around the automations because you're used to, I have to work 8 hours. But the reality is, if you guys really think about your 8 hours that you work, how much is really earning an income? Because there's always people that clock in and go gossip or go make coffee or go lean on the counter or go scroll on Facebook or social media, right? We teach you how to get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. Our goal is to help you get more time with your family, not take time away. So that's what's important. So then somebody I saw in the comments, well, what do you promote? Digital products. These are the 4 different digital products that we promote. Okay, I'm going to break them each down for you real quick here. But I got to share with you, you're going to learn how to make 100% profit with done-for-you digital products that you don't even have to create. These products have been around 4 years. They're proven to work. They've been out there working. They just updated them again last month, right? And so you make 100% profit, but you're not in business by yourself. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You get a complete support community to help you. Matter of fact, right now we have our 2024 vision sprint going on, where over these 90 days, we are walking you through how to master that CEO mindset. And you're going to learn the digital marketing skills you need to launch your 6-figure journey with 2 hours a day. You are going to learn the 2 hours a day. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I get it now, right? So now what I want to do, you guys, and I am excited to share this story with you, or have Jessica come and share. Jessica, I have made you co-host. You should be able to unmute. You guys, Jessica has never shared before, so I'm honored that she was willing to share. But you guys, watching her just follow this process and her success has just really been amazing. So Jessica, you should be able to unmute, my friend.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Thank
Yay!
you so much.
Good. Wow, thank you so much. Super nervous. I have never ever spoke to 500 people at once before, so right?
You got this.
I'm very thankful that you didn't ask me earlier in the day, or I probably would have been nervous for hours instead of just a few minutes. So thank you for that. If you don't know me, I'm in West Virginia, Christian, homeschool, mom, wife. We live a very crunchy, different, outdoors adventure lifestyle. And I wanted something different. I have a 9-to-5 from home, and I homeschool my daughter. So I don't have a lot of time. We live in a fast food society, right? None of us have lots of time. We're busy. We just live busy life. And I needed something to supplement. Credit card debt. I've counted the change in my cup holder to buy a drink or get gas. I've been that way my entire life on a payment plan with credit card debt. And I knew there was other things out there. You see these people talk about digital marketing and master resale rights, and oh, I could never do that, but I can never be them. And I don't know how to do that. How do they do that? Those were my thoughts. How did they do that? Why can't I do that? I want a piece of that, And for me, I just continued to watch, and honestly, I was skeptic, thought it was a scam. There's no way. I've been in MLM my entire life. People don't have a product. I'm not shipping my customer a product. How do you make this money? That was my in my own head, I could never do that, you know? And when I found this and saw the community and the people that were willing to help you without benefiting from you. So I've always been somebody's downline and always had a downline. Like I've always had somebody else making money from me in an MLM, and to come here to just have people genuinely help you, it's a whole different feeling, and it's amazing. So I love it because you don't have to have a perfect background. You know, you don't have to have the perfect kitchen. Like I should have got my light out because I'm kind of dark. Like it doesn't matter. You don't have to have a big following. I made a TikTok 3 months ago. I have had the same job for 17 years, and I've almost made my entire salary in 3 months. Thank you. It's all the Lord. It is all the Lord. Like, I'm like this close to 17 years of a salary in 3 months from my house, normally in my sweatpants, while I'm fitting it in. So I didn't have experience. I knew nothing about TikTok, nothing about other platforms, nothing about how to set up a funnel. Like those words were foreign to me, but the community helped me. I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have a, hey, Jessica, can you tell me where to find this? I didn't have that. The lady that I purchased from sent me a link and said, here you go. But I had credit card debt. You know, like I needed a way to stay home. I want to stay home. So, you don't have to be tech savvy. You don't have to know a lot. You don't have to be young, old, smart. Like it's set up. It's generally, you say it all the time, Michelle, but it is truly a business in a box. You know, we all have a different story. We'll all walk a different path. That's why I'm so like honored and flattered and nervous and like sweating because I'm talking to 500 people. But I just committed to being consistent. Like I made a new TikTok. I committed to 3 videos a day. I would do my videos and my phone got put down, and I had work and I had school and I had life. So, run, don't walk. Isn't that the thing they say now? Run, don't walk. Don't sit on this. If I would have started months ago, imagine the lives I could have changed, the people that we could have helped, like the difference, you know? So, put yourself out there. Like I've had people come to me every day. I never want to do that. And then they're buying a week later and they're starting to doing it. This is our future. This is different. Like we all can win here because it's just so set up. So, I mean, that's just me in a box, right? In a nutshell.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing. I do have one question for you real quick. So when you got inside the community, how did you feel?
For the very first time, how did I feel?
Mm-hmm.
Home. You know, like it was set up. I could use that search bar for anything I needed. People would answer me. No like comparison or I'm making money from you or, oh, what's it going to be? You know, this for that. It just feels like we're all just a team, you know?
Yes. Awesome. I love that. You guys totally put her on the spot there. I didn't know what she was going to say.
Yes, you did.
Right?
Okay.
But I was really curious, you know, because sometimes, anyway, thank you so much, Jessica, for sharing. And
Thank you.
that is one of the reasons why I asked you the last minute, because I do understand you can get nervous thinking about it all day. So, and I love watching you and your journey is awesome. Very powerful. So thank you so much for sharing. Love it, love it, love it. How fun. See, you guys, this is what's happening inside our community. I love it. So let's talk about how you can get started, how you can be on your path to learning passive income, how you can be on your path to learning digital marketing, and how you can learn how to promote done for you digital products. Okay, so this is my #1 selling product, you guys. It's $600. And it literally, just like Jessica said, it literally is a business in a box. You guys, this product will equip you with all digital marketing skills that you need to be very successful. And just like what Amy said, this product helped her learn how to create other products as well and add other income streams. You're also going to learn how to be an affiliate for other products. You're also going to learn how to become a really good content creator so you can monetize your social media channels. But inside of this is a 600 daily pay blueprint, you guys. Inside of this digital product is going to teach you how to make 600 a day. It's going to teach you how to automate your business, teach you how to have an email list, teach you how to follow a 2-hour workday to literally earn daily pay. But ready for this? Look what else you get inside of it. You get the ability to promote 4 Digital products, look at this. You can earn the 50, 150, 300, and 600. So the moment you purchase this, not only are you going to be able to learn digital marketing skills and equip your family for success, you're going to get the resale rights on 4 different digital products immediately. How awesome is that? That's what I loved. I was like, what? So when I'm learning, I can be earning. I don't have to go create a product. I don't have to go create a website, because see this right here? You have a one-time $59 website fee because the company will set up the website for you. Now here's our number 2 selling product. It's $300. Inside of this digital product has a 300 daily pay blueprint, which is $109,000 a year. And look at this, you're also going to have the ability to promote the $50 product, or $115 and $300. So you get 3 income streams with this one, and it's a $39 website fee, because the website's just a little bit smaller. Okay, our 4th product is our $150 Elite, and you have a one-time $39 website fee. This is a great product. You get the resale rights on the 50 and the 150. This is a great product if you want to make extra cash. And then we have our starter. It's $50. It's a great way to start learning. Okay, in a one-time $39 website fee. And then you also get the ability to have the resale rights on this product. So those are the 4 products. You get to pick the one that's literally best for your goals and dreams. Okay, so what are you going to learn once you purchase? How to promote products, digital products where you can make 100% profit, how to automate your business, how to use our ultimate discovery system, how to relate and connect to your perfect customers. You're going to learn step by step what you need to do daily to make daily pay. And you're going to learn how to make $600 a day, which is $219,000 a year. And then you also get to be part of our free community, you guys. That's what Jessica was talking about. That's what I asked her, what she thought when she got inside of the community. So now what I want to do is I want to have Tim come on and share, you guys, with you as well. It's his birthday month too, by the way.
Yes, it is, dadgummit. Month. Key word in that whole thing is month. Hey, well, my name is Tim. I'm a dad of 5 beautiful kids, 3 grandkids, and I absolutely just love this thing. I can't even begin to tell you what this business has done for me. I mean, I'm literally probably a day away from hitting $100,000 a day. So to give you a perspective of what this business has done for me. And here's the crazy thing. When you listen to my story, I come from corporate America. Like corporate America sucks the life out of you. I don't care who you are. You may enjoy it. You may like what you do in corporate America because you have that set schedule, but you travel a lot. You miss family. You don't go to events. Like I even did a post on TikTok. Like I actually got to go to my son, who's 15 years old, got to go to his school and volunteer. I haven't done that. I mean, I haven't done that. So, but I was doing what I was needed to do. I know that some of you guys out there can relate. Look, I'm 56. I grew up in an era where you sit down, you shut up, you listen to your parents, don't do exactly what I tell you, and don't, if you visit your aunts and your uncle's house, don't take any food. And if you want any water, you go suck it out of the green hose on the side of the house. That's where I come from, okay? I know some of you probably don't relate, but yes, we drank water out of a green hose on the side of the house. We really did. But it was one of those moments. So I was raised in go to school, get good grades, work your tail off, do what I tell you to do, listen. And I did that. And I am blessed and grateful for my career. Don't get me wrong. However, I got to share something with you. I spent 4 years in the Marine Corps. I came out, I went into retail, and I had in a grand scheme of things, I had a very, very good career in all of it. I mean, it really was. In the very beginning of that career, I made no money like everybody else. You know, you work, you grind, you don't make, you're trying to pay the bills, Peter, pay Paul, and all those things. And the reality is, the latter part of my career, of those 25 years, I really made a phenomenal income, and I was able to provide for my family. Now, but I will share something with you. Here's the story about corporate America. They came into my office one day, and 2 ladies from HR sat me down and literally said, "Hey, Mr. Hess, we need to speak to you." And you know you're in trouble when they call you Mr. Hess. I mean, that's, you all know you're in trouble. It's like mom calling your full name. Timothy, come here. You're in trouble. All right. So the thing is, I'm 56. These ladies were probably in their 30s, and they took a sheet of paper and they read it word for word. And I knew exactly what was going on at that point in time. Now, if you've never been in that situation, I got to share a couple things with you. I'll give you 2 things because I don't want to draw it all out. There's 2 things that sit there like, holy God, they're firing me after 25, not fire me, but they're laying me off. They said my role had been eliminated. They read word for word. And the reason they read word for word is because the legal allocations for positions that people like me are in, we know how to go around those positions and find out how to deal with it. See, we're taught that in corporate America. Anyway, fast forward. They read that sheet. And here's the crazy thing. They gave me options. They gave me 2 options. And you and I know those options are not options for us. Here's what you're going to take. Here's what you're going to do. You have 1 or 2, sit down and take it and smile. But here's the thing. I'm one of those guys where you don't sit there and start telling me what to do. I'm just one of those guys you don't. So here's what I said. They read that paper and said, here's the crazy thing. I gave them 25 years. Do you know what they gave me? They gave me 30 minutes to make a decision for the rest of my life, whether I'm going to stay at that company or I'm going to take the second option. 30 minutes. When I sit there and I thought about that, I was like, wow, that's what I'm worth. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. So when you sit there and you're comfortable in your cushy job, I'm going to share with you, I try to be uncomfortable every day. Every day that I do this business, I want to make sure I'm as comfortable as possible. But more than anything, this business, look, I started out, I screwed up my setup. I deleted something. I screwed it up. And everybody else is getting their website back in 2 days. They're getting up, they're running, they're getting ready. They got their money. They're able to receive money into their payment. And here's another thing. I didn't make any money for 3.5 months. You hear me, right? I just want to share that with you because you're going to love the ending of my story. Because see, I knew one thing. I can't go back to corporate America. This business wasn't about money for me. It was about time. Be clear on that. It was only about time. Look, when your kids are getting older, you and I know exactly what I mean by this. You want to spend time. We're not lazy. We have worked our is off. We have worked so hard our whole life. We've been beat up. We've gotten through it. We did the debt. We have good seasons. We have bad seasons. We went through the seasons. We went through the storms. But here's the crazy thing about this business. I knew that there's going to be good times and bad times in this business, but here's what I knew. I had to go to the storm to go through the storm to get to the rainbow. And here's what I can share with you. Yes, I didn't know money for 3.5 months. Here's the defining moment. Wait for this. There's 3 things that I wanted from this business. I knew I'm 56. I don't know if I can do this or not. I didn't even buy the $600. I bought a $300 program. I didn't know if I could do this. So I bought the $300. And you know what? It was one of the best things I had ever done. And here's another thing. I made a decision about this business within about 12 hours. Not, I'm going to think about it. I've already thought about it. I've already did all that. When I think about it, it's like you just make your decision, make your commitment, go all in and move your butt. Because here's the deal. Here, the reason I didn't make any money for the first 3.5 months, that was a me problem. That was my fault. I did not do the things I needed to do to make it. And here's the other thing. I didn't ask any questions. I did exactly what I was supposed to do, but I never asked any questions to our mentors. Our mentors are phenomenal. They've been there, done that. They have a proven system. Just sit down, shut up per se, and listen and move your butt. I promise you, they will not disappoint you. I never thought I would be sitting in the position I am now, that I'm one of the guys that the people come to and ask you, how do I do this business? Because I've been there, done that. And here's what I'll leave you on this note. I'm a day away from making $100,000 in 11 months. Here's the really cool thing. Here's the really cool thing about that. I probably made 100,000, almost 100,000 in the last 5 months. The defining moment was July 27th, when I opened my mouth and finally asked the question, because y'all know who you are. Y'all know, like, I'm going to be quiet. The introvert sitting in the corner doesn't want to say a word. I'm just a very loud introvert. That's all. That's all I am. But here's what I can tell you. If it wasn't for Michelle asking 4 questions, and we integrated back and forth for the training, 3 to 4 days later, I made a daily pay 11 days straight. That's what happened. 14 days straight after my mentoring call, July 27th. That's recorded in you want to see it's in our community. It's recorded. It's word for word. It tells you how I did it. I want you to understand you're at a place where there's people that are here to guide you and help you answer your questions. So a guy like me that's 56, that's kind of gets in his own way, his big feet, one after the other, gets in his own way. There are people like us to steer us back into the right direction, to follow the process that's already been proven. And now I'm sitting here to tell you 56, and I will share something with you. That's not a joke when we sit there and tell you 2 hours a day. I know it's hard to believe, because here was one of the first things when I saw it. I said, Look, I know what six figures looks like in my position. I know exactly, and it ain't 2 hours a day. I know it's 10 to 60 to 70 hours a week. That's what I knew. But I want you to know one last thing. This is for real. It's not a joke. And if you could do these three things, this is all I can tell. I tell people in my lives all the time, do these three things. For God's sakes, just take a chance. Just do it. I promise you, you're going to spend the money on something else that's probably not going to get you a rate of return. If you really think about it, we spent $659 and we made $100,000 on that investment. Now, I'm not telling you you're going to make that money. Because I don't know your work ethic. But I can tell you this, if you plug in, my God, you have a wonderful chance because we are here to help you and guide you. If it wasn't for the training, the mentoring, the people that I can bounce off and ask questions, I promise you this. I do promise you this. If you don't ask the questions, you'll never know the answer. If you never move forward and make the decision to say yes, you will never go forward. Failure's fine. Failure's okay. Just be your authentic self. That's the greatest thing. You can truly be yourself. And that is, there's something freeing. There's something about it. There's just a great feeling you get because you don't have to fib. You're not selling. You're just telling your story. And you guys have a story and people need to hear you. People are counting on you. See, I'll leave it on this note. This is the final thing I'll say. My goal this year, and I just texted Michelle earlier this evening, I said my goal is too small. Isn't that crazy? Do you know what my goal is? I'm here to go to, after this year, I'm going to help 2,500 families start an online business, and I haven't even met them yet. But here's how I know I'm going to do this. Here's how I know, because in the first 5 days of this month, I made over $12,000. Not $600 a day, but understand I plugged in 11 months ago and it was a non-negotiable. I will not fail. I'm not going to fail. I'm going to stay here until I make it. I will do whatever I need to do. And you have the commitment. Just be you. We're here for you. Be clear on that. We're not going to do it for you. You have to do the work, but we're here for you. I just know a corporate guy like me, numbers and all that, you got this. You totally got this. It's all on you. All right. So I'm happy for you. I'm glad you're here.
So awesome. So I'm going to do something. This is going to be crazy. So you guys, Tim's about ready to hit 100K. So if you are on here tonight, Tim's guest, go by so we can celebrate 100K with him tonight. Let's go. Come on. This is fun. You guys can literally watch somebody hit 100K tonight.
So to put it in perspective, I am sitting at I just need $900.
Oh,
that's how close I am. I just need $900.
nice. How fun would that be, you guys? So if you are here from Tim and you plan on purchasing, do it. Let us know. We want to celebrate you and think about it. You will be the one that helped Tim hit 100K. What a story. So let's go. All right. I just have to say that because that will be awesome. We've never had that happen before. We were actually doing a webinar when somebody actually hits 100K. So that will be fun. I do want to add, and there was a question somebody asked real quick, and then I do have another gentleman, Jeffrey, that's going to come on and share, and then I'm going to open up for questions. But you guys, one of the questions was, what are the expenses, right, after you get started? And so you have your digital product, right? So 50, 150, or 300, then a one-time $39 website fee. And then you have your $600 product, right? That's $59 website fee. So $659, okay? And then after that, you'll need to purchase a domain, which right now GoDaddy has a special on their domains for $3.99. Okay, you can get a domain from GoDaddy for $3.99. Your other option that you have as well is getting a professional email. I don't know the price of that. I think it's like $7 is a month for that you have that. It's recommended because it's going to help your emails get pushed out in the main email provider. So about 2 tanks of gas a month is the cost, right? If you so it's cheaper than what you're spending to go to your job. Let's just put it that way. Because your automated system is free. Your email automation is free. So your funnel system is free. Your email automations are free. And we will show you how to market your business on social media absolutely for free, right? Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Candy. So $23 for a year for professional email is all it is. So I was wrong. Only 23 bucks a year. Right? So look at it that way. And then the next thing, you guys, is that I love about this. Somebody had made a comment like, so do we have to create content? You guys, I want you to understand, we can get all of our content done in 1 hour a day. And then our automations do the rest of the work. You guys will go work 8 to 10 hours, right? Well, we like passive income is easy. And then here's the thing, once you understand social media, you can start repurposing your content and stuff. But look at it as real estate that's always out there working for you. So Jeffrey, are you available? I made you co-host, Jeffrey. You should be able to unmute, my friend.
I'm here.
So
I love listening to Tim. I call him my little brother because he's younger than I am. He's 57 or 56. I'm 67, but he's 6'3" and I'm only 5'10". So I don't know who the little brother is and who the big brother is, but I love him. Anyway, my story is been a realtor for over 4 decades, actually pushing in on 5 decades. About 2 years ago, due to health reasons, I needed to get a second job because we lost income in the family. So I took on a warehouse job. I work about 35 to 40 hours a week. I walk 13 to 16 miles in a 10-hour shift. And it's pretty brutal, but you do what you have to do for your family. I saw Michelle in a video that on TikTok, and I thought it was a dancing platform. And I saw Michelle pop up there and she goes, work 2 hours a day and make $219,000 a year. And I went, that has to be a typo. That can't be, because I've made more than $100,000 in real estate, and I worked a hell of a lot harder than 2 hours a day to do that. Well, I checked her out for a few days, and I went, nope, she's the real deal. So I jumped in, all in at $659, and I look at it as a return on investment. How much did it cost me? $659. What's my return? 100% profit on what I make. And how long does it take me? 2 hours a day. Okay. So right now, the 14 hours a week that I'm doing, I'm working between 70 and 80 hours a week between my real estate and my warehouse job. And in addition to that, I do the 2 hours a day for the daily pay. Right now, between now and the end of March, I should be able to quit my second job. So 14 hours a week is soon to replace 35 to 40 hours a week. Put a 1 in the comments if anybody here would trade 14 hours a week working off their cell phone for working in a warehouse, or, you know, driving a truck, or sitting in an office. You know, it's just that simple. We've been real blessed with this, and I can tell you that I didn't even consider the fact of the passive income part of it. It was, I have an opportunity to have my own online business that I can control. You know, if you're in multi-level network marketing or affiliate marketing, somebody else controls how much you make and what percentage it is. Ask Michelle. That's how she got into this business. Somebody else all of a sudden said, well, we're going to change the rules. When you have product that you have the rights to resell at 100%, and I looked at the $59 for a website and said, I'd have more than $59 worth of aggravation just trying to figure out how to do it. The $59 was a drop in the bucket. So what I would suggest is get back with the people or the person that sent you here this evening, and don't delay. The only regret I have is that it took me probably a week or week and a half before I actually said, I'm going to do this. And I'd scrolled through 50 or 60 different opportunities of ways to make money online. But it was like, well, that's a lot of work for a little paycheck. Well, I can't do that. Like copywriting, going in to be a proofwriter for copywriters. Anytime I'm doing something in real estate, I hand it to my wife because she does a lot better in the grammatical and the way things are written than I do. So I couldn't do that. There's just so many positive ways that this is, and the community is incredible. I tell people every day that this community will put your faith back in humanity, because you have, what is it now, 8,600 plus that we have in the community. I tell people they stand beside you and behind you. They applaud you, they cheerlead you, they answer questions, and they push you forward. There's not one single person that's standing in front of you with their hand out going, what's in it for me? You don't find that in any other business. So God bless you all. If you're even thinking about it, just get back with a person and say, and take that leap of faith. You'll be glad you did.
Yes, thank you, my friend, for sharing it. I know this is your year. I feel it. I see it. It's so fun to see. So now what I want to do, guys, is I want to answer any questions. If you are a guest on tonight, you can raise your hand. All you got to do is just go to the reaction little emoji down there and you can raise your hand. This is for guests only. If you're inside the community, just go in the community and ask your question, okay? And somebody will get immediately on your question. So now what I need you guys to do is I don't have a lot of time for questions, so I don't need the backstory. I just need you to ask your question, okay? So we can get through. I want to get through a bunch of questions quickly. So please, respect all the guests on and let's just get to your question and then we can jump on to the next person, okay? So Robin, you should be able to unmute and ask your question. Okay, Robin. All right, let's go to Edith. Edith?
Yes, I
Yeah.
want to ask something. I welcome all of you, and I'm glad everything is going on to your expectations. But I want to ask, for example, you told me that you have how many products from the lowest to the highest. But if I can afford the $50 to start, then when it works for me, then can I accumulate it and also buy the one for 300 or 600 or 150?
Okay, now
Hello,
what was your question?
my I'm sorry.
It's
My
really
question
hard to
is
hear you.
my question is, are you hearing me now?
It's hard to hear you, but what was your question?
My question is, if you have $50 for a start and you purchase it for you purchase $50 and you learn how it works, can you accumulate it to, can you again purchase another one like for $600 or $300? Is it
Okay,
possible?
I think I understand your question. I think I understand your question. You're asking so if you purchase like whatever product you can afford, you have 60 days to upgrade to the next product. So if you guys can't afford to do the 3 or the 600, which, that's the one really helps you make an income earning activity. If you can't afford that, the goal would be to get you some customers on the 50 or the 150 and then upgrade to the next product. You have 60 days to upgrade. Okay?
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I wanted.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Amy, do you know who's next?
Yeah, Jesus Vasquez.
Okay.
Jesus Vasquez.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Well, my question was the same thing that she asked before about the levels of the program, but I guess my question is already answered about that.
Awesome. Well, how is that, right? Answered 2 people in with 1 question. So awesome. Well, thanks. Okay, so who is next, Amy?
Okay, we've got Mary Molala. Okay, we'll move right along. We'll go to Michael Smith. Got to unmute.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, well, you click on this thing and it keeps clicking back muted. I think that might be the problem for some people. But anyway, thank you. It's a great meeting so far. I had a question.
Mhm.
We have two homes. One of them's in a far distant place. Is it a problem if spouses are at two different countries working the system together?
Nope, not at all.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
you
my
can do this.
question.
It's an international
They can
business. You
be,
can do it anywhere. Yep.
yeah, but so in other words, 1 hour, one person's on here and in another country, the other person's on in another country.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, that's
Yeah.
it. Thanks.
That's awesome. Thank you.
All right, we got Angelica Serta.
Oh, you're muted.
Hit it one more time, Angelica. Okay, Rod. Oh, there she
There you
goes.
go.
It says the host is not allowing participants to unmute themselves when I try to put unmute. So, but my question, I actually have two.
Okay.
First one is, are there payment plans available?
Get back with the person that you purchased or that you're talking to, and they will let you know what payment plans they have available.
And then my second one is, does this come with like mentorship if, like, say for instance, we're nervous or anxious, or if we feel like we're doing something incorrectly, is like the person who invited us, are they able to like guide us in everything? Because I've always been nervous to start something
Yes.
like this.
Good question. No, I love your question. And thank you actually for saying that, because I never finished about the community. Yes, inside our community, you actually get 5 mentoring calls a week. And 2 of them are tech to really help you with learn and understand the tech. And the other ones are from people making 4, 5, and 6 figures, right? And so you always have that support, right, to help you. And then we do the training, and then we stay on and answer questions. And then every day I actually give you a daily video with ideas to help equip your mind right and help you understand digital marketing and how to create content. And then every week I give you content, like video hook ideas of content to create. And so, yeah, we do that. Sometimes we'll even do like audits for your social media accounts. We work together as a community. It's actually very amazing to see how everybody really helps and works together. So again, you're in business for yourself because you're going to make 100% of the profit, but you're not in business by yourself. So awesome. Good questions. All right.
All right, we have next in line is Roger McCartney. Roger?
Okay.
There we go.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. My question is rather simple, I guess. What's the name of the company that actually operates this entire system, and how long have they been in business?
Okay. It's Infinity Processing Systems, or they go by IPS, and they've been in business since 2021.
2021?
Yep.
Are they out of the United States?
Yeah, I think they're in California, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Infinity Processing?
Yes, in processing system.
Very good. That's all I needed. Thank you very
Awesome.
much.
Easy question, my friend. Thanks for asking. All right.
All righty, we got Ian Humphrey. Oh,
Hey, can you hear
there
me?
we go.
Yep.
It seems to me, and I hope I'm wrong, that the money is when someone purchases one of the programs, whether it's $50, 150, 600, but I'm not actually hearing what are the digital products that we are marketing.
Okay, I actually showed him. Did you get on late or something?
I see it. Well, it shows 4 different packages, but I don't actually know what the products are.
They're digital products. Yeah, and yeah, they're digital products. Yeah,
So
like it's
when,
so
so,
different. If I sold this, it's a lotion, right? And this is,
uh-huh,
if I sold this to you and you
uh-huh,
bought it from me, I'm gonna make money when you buy it. I sell digital products. So when somebody buys that from me, they immediately get
right.
their digital product emailed to them and they have immediate access to the digital product.
So no money is made when you actually purchase, say, the $300 program.
No, yes, that's how you make your money, by selling the products. Yeah, no different than
But
anything. The only way every business works is if somebody buys what they have, either buys their product or their service. You
right,
know,
but
a doctor calls
if
them a patient, you know what I mean? It's all the same. They're all buyers. That's the only way
I,
any business works. Yeah.
okay, so if I bought the $300 package, nobody makes money on that $300 package.
Well, of course they do. The person who sold you the product does. That's how we make our money.
Okay. Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right, next question. I don't know, I understand that one. You guys realize
Okay.
no matter what business you have, the only way any business makes money is if a product is being sold. We just sell digital products because the world is going digital. Like my son goes to college and he takes most of his classes online. That's a digital product, right? So you pay money to get your product and then you can actually get a degree. People can go to college all online now, and they're paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to go online. And then sometimes they got to go to inside a class every once in a while. And so that's just where the world's going, is digital. I have a friend right now that is working on being a nurse practitioner, and she's like doing it all online. And then she'll just have the clinicals to do here in Wichita. I'm like, that is crazy. But she paid a lot of money. She goes, it costs more doing it online than it did going in there, right? Because because there's a lot of behind the scenes. That's just where the world's going. And it's no different than what we do, right? We don't make any money unless somebody buys from us.
I think he missed the fact that he could then market the product. He understood that maybe somebody made money, but he didn't see that he would resell the product and make his money.
Yeah, and so we get the ability, thanks, Jeffrey. We get the ability to promote 4 different digital products. Let me give you guys a great example. Because I know if you're listening to me and you're new to digital products, a lot of this is over your head. It was me too. I get it, you guys. I get it. So let me give you an example that everybody can understand. Starbucks. You guys realize one time somebody had a vision of making a coffee shop. And they started and they worked on the formulations for the coffee, right? They worked on the formulations for the coffee. They worked on the branding. They worked on the message. They worked on the pricing. They worked on the colors. And it took them a lot of money and a lot of failure till Starbucks came to Starbucks. So they thought, you know what? Starbucks is so popular. Why don't we allow other people to be able to buy a done-for-you coffee shop and resell the coffee over and over again? A coffee that we created years ago. That's why it's so expensive to buy a Starbucks, because there is no way on today's God green earth that you can't make a Starbucks worth unless you suck at marketing. But that's because you didn't follow the system, because Starbucks teaches you the marketing. They teach you everything. But you guys realize when you see a McDonald's out there, that is somebody else's vision. And that other McDonald's that's on every third corner is just selling that same hamburger formula over and over and over again. We get the same ability. We didn't have to take the time to figure out products, test products. These are proven products to work. They've been out there for years working and helping people. That's what I loved, because I know when I sell a digital product, I am selling somebody a good quality product that will work for them if they have the courage to follow through with it. And I love that. I absolutely love that. Okay, so who's next?
Okay, we've got Karen Goodley.
Yes, hello. Thanks for the
Hello.
opportunity. Thanks for the opportunity. I would like to know, on the content, well, each package, each system, will there be a way provided for us to be able to get a little bit more insight on exactly what each system actually offers?
Yeah, if you get back with the person that you purchased from, they can walk you through, like they can show you a video of each of the products.
Okay, all right, well,
And
thank
it's
you.
actually on their website. If you go to their website, like you guys should have received an email, right? If you guys go to the very bottom, there's a PS. You click on that, you'll see the 4 products. Scroll to the bottom of that page and you see the detail of what's in every single product.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Yeah, you bet.
All right, Michelle, you got 4 more. Do you want to
Okay.
go through all
Yeah,
4?
we'll do those
Okay.
4 more real quick and then we're out of here,
Okay.
guys.
Kino.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey,
Thank you so much for having me. I'm not going to take up too much time. But in the 6-figure blueprint, there are 2 sales funnels, correct? That's my question. That's all.
1 sales funnel.
1.
Yeah,
Okay,
1
perfect.
sales funnel, but 3 pages, right? So you have your capture page, your thank you page, and then the video page. Yes.
Fantastic. I just have to go through that training. This is great. I'm very happy to be here. So let's keep rocking on. And yep, I'll talk
Love
to you guys
it.
soon.
Love your
Yeah.
energy, by the way. Let's go. I love it.
The whole mindset is already there. So now
I
it's
can
just
tell, my friend.
thing.
Yes.
Thanks so
Love
much.
it. Look forward to seeing the community. That's awesome. All right. 3
All
more.
right,
Go.
Yep, Marcella Nagel.
Hello, thank you, Amy. Hi, Michelle again. Marcela from Argentina. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. And thank you. Hi, Jeffrey. Hi, everybody. Tess.
What's your question, my friend?
Yeah. This is my question. Who provides the free ads that we will publish in the website?
Okay, good question. So that is inside your digital product. When you get your digital product, you guys, depends on what digital product you purchase, right? You can get up to 200 pre-written ads. But inside the community, I give you over 69 different websites you can post on, and I actually give you ads that I use that worked really well for me. So you get access to that.
Oh, okay, okay. That's great. And just a really quick comment. It's good to know. Pluto astrologically manages the money, and it has just entered after 248 years into Aquarius, which is internet, digital. It just entered for the next 20 years. So we are at the top of the wave, and I am entering and buying your 600 course now in February. Michelle, I am so grateful. Thank you for being here, and for all of us. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, thank you, and I love your energy. You're gonna be a perfect fit for our community, my friend.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you.
Yeah, love it so
All right,
much.
we've got Anthony.
Yes, ma'am. I'm here. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, absolutely.
Great. Hey, I appreciate your time. I've watched several of your videos and the parent company videos as well. I do understand Ian's question a little bit, and so I've got a couple of questions for you. I actually got a lot, but I'm only going to ask 2. And one of them I think may help him understand as well, because I think I understand the whole concept and the products. So like if you sold me that bottle of lotion and I get the lotion, I'm going to open that thing up and I get lotion, right? I assume that if I buy a $600 package, right, and I get this digital marketing kit, within that kit, as I get that digital piece of that, I assume there's going to be training of courses on something like it's going to be digital marketing, it's going to be branding, it's going to be affiliate marketing. And I say that because I've really found you guys because, you know, I'm in the insurance world as well.
Mm-hmm.
Getting leads is very expensive, very,
Mm-hmm.
very expensive. And so I'm trying to find ways, how can I help market myself in the agency? So that's kind of how I found you. Now I kind of found out, hey, it's a little bit different. There's more to it. So could you speak to what that looks like specifically? And then I know you've mentioned in other videos, we talk about different streams of income that people have added because of some of the training they've gotten through this. Could you share a little bit what that might look like and how can we apply that to other business industries like myself for insurance?
Yeah, absolutely. So like, actually want to show you this real quick. Okay. So I've helped many other businesses. Okay. I'm just going to give you 2 examples real quick here. Take this system, right? So I helped a realtor take this system to sell a brand new subdivision. So they took my system, and this page right here was actually a drone picture of the subdivision, right? And it said the top 4 family-friendly things to do in the XYZ area. And then here was the PDF of the school ratings. Well, if you're a parent, you always want to know, quality of schools. So people put their name, their email in here. This bar is in my way. Hold on. Move this bar. Well, it's not gonna let me. Okay, so people put their email in here and immediately took them to this page. And this was a tour, right? This was a tour of the subdivision and tour of some of the houses and all the family-friendly things to do, right? And then they could go right here, and that's where they could schedule. Or no, they could go right there, and that's where they got the schools, the school ratings. And then they could scroll down one more and they could book an appointment. And so they use that to build their email list. I showed them how to find local TikTok hashtags, and they started building a fun TikTok account instead of like leaning on a sign saying, buy my house, or, I can sell your house. It was like they just gave value inside their community. And they built this huge email list, ended up selling all the houses, the pre-built, the land, the lots in that subdivision. And he reached out to me. He goes, what do I do with all these emails? I'm like, deliver value into your community, because that's what you want. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. So I showed him how to create a newsletter once a month and go to some local businesses and say, hey, I would like to feature you in this newsletter that we're doing for the community. And now all of a sudden he went from being a good realtor, and now he overshadows Coldwell Banker, which was the name realtor, because this guy just pours into the community by doing a once a month newsletter. And he actually just has businesses be in it and share something. And all the businesses are like, well, what am I going to owe you? He goes, oh no, it's free. I'm just giving back to the community. And anyway, it's just been fabulous how it's worked. Another example, you guys, I had a gal that was a massage therapist, and she was struggling getting daily customers, right? And she wanted to expand and get other people in there. So, because, if you're a massage therapist, the only way you're making money is if you're massaging. And so she could bring other employees in there so she could be making more money all the time. She didn't know how to attract customers. So I said, what's the main reason people come to visit you? She goes, back pain. So she took that exact same page I just shared with you, and she said the 4 hacks to do at home to get rid of back pain. Okay, so the next page was her sharing the 3 exercises or 3 things to do, and the 4th one was come in and get a weekly massage, and here's why. And then the very bottom line was schedule your massage today. And I think she gave them something like a cream or something. I don't know what she gave, but anyway, she ended up after 90 days was able to bring in 2 more ladies, because she had so many appointments and so many leads. And she actually started having fun creating a TikTok account, because it was all about just how to not have back pain. But it brought business because she just was out there in the community delivering value. So with all that being said, what kind of insurance do you sell? Why do people buy it? What is their problem? How can you solve their solution? And that's what you create in the funnel. And then that's how you deliver the value out there to get them in your funnel, to get leads, can turn into potential customers for you. And yes, my friend, this is what you learn inside the community. So yeah.
Great. Got it. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle, are you done? Because I get people keep handing their hands up and you're done with the original list. So
yeah, I mean, I'll just do Shelly and Cheryl real quick, and then we'll bounce off of here.
okay. So Shelly, you're up, girl.
Okay, we'll go to Cheryl, then we'll.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yes.
So
save the best for last, Cheryl.
All right. Okay. So my question is, you have to, what I'm hearing, you have to have some sort of service or something that I'm selling. So my background
we give you 4 different digital products to promote. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we give you 4 different digital products. Yeah. I just was giving that example to him because he already had an existing business. So I was just showing him how we can help him with his existing business as well. But no, we give you, this is a done for you business ready to go. Like, you can get started today. You get your welcome email inside of that. It's
Yeah.
literally, once you pay your $39 or $59 website fee, you have access to the resale rights. Like you guys, I started September 10th of 2022, submitted the stuff for the company for my website. My website came back on the 12th. I had my first $300 day on the 13th. And I was still in the learning and earning stages. Then I had a $600 day, then a $900, then a $300. And I loved that because I didn't have to take the time to learn a product or create the message. It's all done for you. This is the best way to build your brand and learn digital marketing skills. And then you can branch out after that if you want. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And you guys, if you have any other questions, get back with the person that, invited you here, right? And you guys, I want to share with you, they can answer your questions as well. So make sure you get back with them. You should have received an email from them.
So if you found value in this video, don't forget to subscribe and follow, because I like to share all the tips and tricks how you can make money from home as a stay-at-home mom, or if you want to just do it as a side hustle on the side, whatever it is, I'm here for you. I also like to share travel because we love to travel, and all of that is possible if you take a chance. So please subscribe and like this video, and see you in the next one. Bye guys.